Mbappe wants Neymar to leave PSG and isn't particularly fond of Messi. He appears to be quite angry with his fellow PSG superstars after pushing Messi and getting into a verbal spat with Neymar Jr. Why, after all, does Mbappe appear to despise Neymar and Messi? What did these two best friends do to the young teenager? There's so much more going on here that we can't wait to tell you about it. Stay tuned, don't mess with that dial. A few months ago, video footage emerged of a tense moment between Neymar and Mbappe during a PSG training session. Earlier this year, the two players appeared to completely ignore each other during a routine movement, prompting others to intervene and prevent the awkwardness from escalating further.
To Neymar, looking for Messi, Lionel Messi, 4 white shirts.
The emergence of that moment coincided with PSG chairman Nasser Al-Khelaifi casting new doubts on the Brazilian's future in Paris. Another sign that not all was well at PSG was Mbappe's failure to square Neymar with an easy pass for a tap-in during a Champions League game against Juventus in September. While all of this is going on, Lionel Messi has been at the center of it all, is reportedly attempting to mediate between the two superstars. The 7-time Ballon d'Or winner is reportedly attempting to calm down tensions within his team's camp while avoiding teaching lessons. As we all know, Messi is a very calm character in the PSG locker room, and rarely tries to impose his ideologies or opinions on teammates. But on this one time, many people were surprised to learn that the 35-year-old went out of his way to try to defuse the feud between Neymar and Mbappe. According to the most recent report, Mbappe believes PSG should consider moving on from Neymar due to some indiscipline. But this has been met with opposition from none other than Messi. The Argentine is defending his close friend Neymar's sporting impact and importance in the dressing room. The Brazilian has played in just 92 league matches in 5 seasons, and with PSG hoping to offset Mbappe's wage and Messi's respective wages, his future may be vulnerable before moving on. The Paris Saint-Germain dressing room incident brought a long simmering feud between Paris Saint-Germain forwards Kylian Mbappe and Neymar to public life, and reports predict that their tense relationship threatens to divide the dressing room in the early stages of the season, as Mbappe snubbed Real Madrid to sign a contract extension with PSG. The French forward is unhappy that his influence behind closed doors has not grown in recent months, that Neymar has gained power among teammates, including Lionel Messi and Sergio Ramos, and that he's not received the status he was promised by club leadership. If you're a football fan, you remember very well that PSG had gone undefeated in their first 2 games of the season, and they finally had Mbappe back from injury to face Montpellier at Parc de France in the first 2 games. Including the Super Cup victory over Nantes, PSG were ruthless, with Messi and Neymar shining with 3 goals each. So Mbappe was eager to make an impact in his first game back, but all he did was cause problems for himself and his teammates. After all, the only thing that wasn't scandalous about the entire event was PSG's weekend win over Montpellier. Everything else was debatable because they won 5-2.
Doublé pour le Brésilien, décidément très en forme.
The French Giants were awarded a penalty in the 23rd minute, and Mbappe stepped up to take it but missed. PSG would take the lead anyway thanks to a goal from Mbappe's cross, but when Messi forced a handball from Falau Sacco in the 43rd minute, the opportunity to score a penalty came again. Mbappe appeared to shove Messi aside and tell Neymar about taking the second penalty, but Neymar refused and scored the penalty himself. Mbappe was extremely frustrated due to personal off-the-field issues prior to the game. And while Neymar stated that he had no idea what Mbappe's intentions were, the Brazilian international believes he took the second penalty because it was his turn. PSG manager Christophe Cartier believes there's nothing wrong with Neymar taking the second penalty after Mbappe missed the first. According to reports, defender Sergio Ramos spoke with the duo immediately after the game to ease tensions. The former Real Madrid man has had a thing for a dressing room brawl since his days in the Spanish capital. Following that, PSG sporting director Luis Campos spoke with the PSG strikers and suggested that they follow the manager's rules, and the two appear to have reconciled, albeit temporarily. Mbappe's demeanor astounded the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner. The incident has divided many fans on the internet.
We're going to win. We're going to win. It's the only thing you can imagine, but it will be tough. It will be a great game.
Some believe it's the result of PSG giving Mbappe too much power. Following the incident, just a minute before halftime, Ventina launched a counterattack and had the option of playing a through ball to either Mbappe or Messi. As the Portuguese midfielder passed it to the former Barcelona man, Mbappe threw up his arms in the air and stepped back from the counter-attacking move. He eventually scored in the second half but didn't celebrate much, leaving fans with a sour taste in their mouths, and raising the question of why he dislikes Neymar so much. What did Messi do to deserve such scorn? At first, Mbappe didn't always despise Neymar when he joined PSG. The two were like best friends. As an 18-year-old at the time, Neymar assisted Mbappe in settling in Paris and earned the Frenchman respect, but still respected him, and the two led PSG to the UEFA Champions League final where Bayern defeated them. However, according to multiple reports, the relationship between Neymar and Mbappe has soured in the last 6 months. Mbappe was taken off the field in a league game against Montpellier, yes, the same opponent, and cameras captured him frustrated, with Neymar saying that the bum doesn't pass me the ball. Since then, he has distanced himself from the Spanish-speaking contingent, which includes Messi and Neymar, and has instead made friends with the French-speaking contingent, particularly Achraf Hakimi. According to GFFN, Mbappe believes that between him, Neymar, and Messi, there's only room for 2 superstars in Paris. And if Mbappe has his way, the superstar who must leave is Neymar. After all, 5 years with Neymar did not result in Mbappe winning the Champions League. Mbappe also dislikes Neymar's attitude, as he drifted in and out of games last season and never quite had the discipline or fitness to influence crucial games. So after signing a contract worth 50 million euros per year, Mbappe expected the side to play to his strengths. But as the season has begun, he's not seen that happen. This season, Neymar has been a man on a mission as he prepares for the World Cup and tries to save his PSG career. He must have felt insulted when reports surfaced that PSG wanted to sell him, but no serious buyers who could afford the Brazilian emerged. So if he continues to perform as well as he is, there's no way PSG will want to let him go. After all, he's in top form right now. Unfortunately, Mbappe's ego is at an all-time high. He recently finished second in the Ballon d'Or race behind Benzema. While this may be explained as confidence, not everything he's done since signing a new contract can be interpreted as such. So even if Mbappe dislikes Neymar, he may have to make peace with him at least for the rest of the season. But what if the incidents on the field aren't enough? As you might expect, tensions rose behind the scenes. The French media jumped in and spread rumors about a bus stop in PSG's dressing room. While everyone's attention was on Mbappe, Neymar made his own headlines by reportedly liking 2 tweets criticizing the former AS Monaco player for his attitude. Clearly, this is a contract issue because Neymar has never been the world's second collector for a club. Mbappe showed his disdain for Messi by deliberately shouldering him when asked about the incident. Wayne Rooney said, "I've never seen such a big ego in my entire life." Remind Mbappe that Messi already has 4 Ballon d'Ors at his age. But Messi's handling of the incident has been remarkable. Of course, he's no stranger to playing with superstars, having regularly accommodated both Suarez and Neymar at Barcelona, so he recognizes the importance of supporting Mbappe and Neymar. That's why, despite winning the penalty, he did not take it. And with his goal tally last season, one could argue he needs some encouragement. After all, it is Lionel Messi we're talking about. He's not too bad with penalties, but one thing's for sure. His attitude is something Mbappe can learn from as he aims to become the world's greatest player. He must be humble and learn from the best. When it comes to the World Cup, Brazil, France, and Argentina are regarded as one of the top 3 favorites to win the World Cup. Brazil's Neymar, France's Mbappe, and Argentina's Messi have been in such sparkling club form. They each anticipate a long World Cup with all its concentrated demands on body and mind. Galtier will welcome them back, expecting one of them to be carrying a gold medal, and all of them to be bearing some symptoms of fatigue. So PSG must find a way to keep all 3 egos in check because these 3 have so much potential together. A smart management may be central, so if this situation is not resolved, expect to hear about another brawl between the 2 superstars in the coming months. But anyway, what do you think? Will Neymar and Mbappe have a better season next year? And who amongst the 3 do you think will take the World Cup home? Comment below and let's engage.